Invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is with pleasure that I, on behalf of the government and Nigerians, welcome you all to Abuja. The organizers of this very important conference have demonstrated innovative thinking as they seek to take the African Continental Free Trade Initiative to the grassroots. For this, I commend them. We must also commend the President of the Afreximbank, Professor Benedict Orama, and his team for committing $250 million United States dollars as seed capital towards the establishment of the African Sub-Sovereign Governments Network. I understand that this initiative, spearheaded by Afreximbank, is aimed at firmly establishing and deepening an intra-continental trade investment development frontier for Africa. The initiative aims to ensure the continent's dependence on exports of primary commodities is reduced. It also seeks to minimize the risks that we experience due to our strong reliance on global value chains. This opportunity, if properly harnessed, is a significant step for Africa to begin carving its own niche in the global value chain for the constituent units up. This will undoubtedly complement broader programs such as the African Continental Free Trade Area, which remains one of the most strategic Pan-African agenda to deliver inclusive and sustainable development. I am pleased to see that the conference is holding in cooperation with Secretariat of the African Continental Free Trade Area and duly recognizes the role of its Secretary General, Mr. Wamkele Mene. As we all know, the role of the African Union Commission is critical to the development of Africa. I am therefore delighted to note that this initiative complements the African Union vision of achieving the 2023 agenda, the Africa we want. I hereby assure you of the full support and cooperation of the Nigerian government as we embark on implementing this program. At this point, I would like to commend the outgoing chairman of the Nigeria's Governors Forum, His Excellency Kaide Femi, who also recently emerged as the president of the Forum of Regions in Africa, for embracing this initiative and for being at the forefront of sharing and exploring opportunities that improve production and the trade facilitation activities with his peers in the region. On this note, I enjoin other subnational governments here to see this as a call to actively participate in this all-important African agenda. As I approach the end of my second and final term in office, I reflect on the challenges the continent has encountered since I took office as president in 2015. In all, we have remained particularly resilient. Together, we have endured several challenges, from the collapse in commodity prices in mid-2014 till 2016, and again in 2020 to the coronavirus pandemic, to the worsening impact of climate change, droughts, flood, insecurity, and the depletion of our ecological reserves, and of course, our fight against violent extremism and terrorism. In this regard, in May this year, at the African Union Extraordinary Summit in Malabo, I backed the recommendation of the African Union Commission to set up a standby force on terrorism on the continent. As leaders, we must summon the political will required for development. We must entrench synergy, enhance intelligence gathering, and bring more urgency in our collective efforts as we seek to guarantee peace and prosperity in our continent. Therefore, we must increase our efforts in our fight against cybercrime, money laundering, drugs and arms trafficking, smuggling of persons, and the reckless destruction of our precious wildlife. These and more we must do in order to engender a safe and productive environment for all. As leaders, we must all be concerned that we are not trading enough amongst ourselves. It is a bitter reality that intra-regional trade still accounts for a very tiny fraction of total trade in Africa. We have to understand that if this new drive towards a continental free trade area is to succeed, we must demonstrate a higher level of commitment to tackle A, the slow pace of physical integration due to geographic and political fragmentations, B, the phase of political cooperation, and C, difficult tariff and non-tariff barriers that inhibit business integration. I am firmly convinced that with the right collaborative action, we will be able to record a much stronger pace of transformation. Through shared knowledge, innovation, and creativity, we will be better able to cater for the needs of the African continent's population of over 1.4 billion people. I urge this conference to use this network and support provided by our African institutions as a platform for the exchange of ideas, knowledge, and skills. The conference should also seek and advance innovative solutions to support our common quest for the expansion of intra-African trade opportunities for our people. I wish you very successful deliberations and a wonderful stay in Abuja. I thank you for your attention.
As we welcome His Excellency, the President.